And I don't know how many videos I'll make touching on the same subject, but as it is right now, we've got the sentencing hearing for Donald Trump on 34 counts, guilty criminal counts of falsifying business documents, basically writing the wrong stuff on documents. We have Hunter Biden that was also found guilty by a jury of his peers. We have a family that's supporting justice, and if a jury of his peers finds it just to convict him, they convict him, which is exactly what happened in not only Hunter Biden's case, but also Donald Trump's case. Now, be that as it may, we have the Republican side raising holy hell with every investigation, with every legal filing, with every indictment, that the indictments have to go through a judicial process. It's not something that Joe Biden can come and go, give him 91 indictments, poof. No, it has to meet a level of proof that tells a jury, a grand jury, that there is enough here to move forward with an indictment. That's what the grand jury indictments are of Donald Trump. All of this information was investigated, corroborated with, firsthand witnesses, with phone calls, with texts, with damning evidence that no one can make disappear. It's just fact. Here's Donald Trump himself committing a crime on video, on tape. It's there. Here's his signature on a bank account that only he signs for. It's all there. It's evidence. It was all presented to in a lot of cases, grand juries. In the other cases, like this past one with the 34 counts, it was presented to a jury of his peers, very much like the facts in Hunter Biden's case. Now, Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, Jill Biden, the whole Biden family did not come out attacking the Trump-appointed special counsel that was hired directly by Donald Trump. Didn't attack him, didn't disparage the investigation, didn't try and defund or launch some bullshit delay tactic saying that he was, dating his secretary or something. Didn't do any of that stuff that Donald Trump and MAGA actually did. Now, when you're looking at the legal standpoint of a jury of their peers finding someone guilty beyond the shadow of a doubt, there must be a boatload of evidence that made them all think that way, because many of them were Republicans just like you. The difference is they saw the evidence. So you can't dismiss Donald Trump's 34 counts and hang all over Hunter Biden's 3 counts when the facts in Hunter Biden's case is a recovering massive drug addict bought a gun which he possessed for 11 days and checked the wrong box on the paperwork. Donald Trump for years has had this conspiracy that went from the National Enquirer all the way to his lawyer at the time, all the way to Alan Weisselberg, his CFO, and him on top of the pyramid. 2 people already went to jail for it, and now MAGA and Republicans are saying those 34 counts are bullshit. 2 people already went to jail for it. Alan Weisselberg went back to jail for lying and covering it up during the first set of investigations. So yeah, people went to jail for what Donald Trump was found guilty of doing, and now they're saying he's not guilty. Really? Or now they're saying the charges aren't worthy. Well, you've got a recovering alcoholic drug addict who was at the lowest point in his life, who bought a gun in a very depressed state, checked that he wasn't on drugs when he may have been. And then you've got a convicted felon that purchased a firearm that breaks the same exact federal law of purchasing the firearm and owning firearms at his homes and having ABC alcohol beverage sales licenses at his businesses in New Jersey and New York, all of which is against the law because he's a convicted felon and he's out on bail. So did he lie on his paperwork? Shall we go and investigate that too? And by your rules of justice, we can have a Trump-appointed, attorney general run the investigation and see if it comes out differently, because it's the same exact set of facts, except Trump did it over and over and over and over again on purpose, for the purpose of defrauding the voters, for the purpose of manipulating the election. But Trump's still innocent. Classified documents, J6, he's still innocent. Hunter Biden could get 20 years based on the maximum of there. Yes, Donald Trump could get, 400 based on his maximum? Because he broke a lot more laws. So yeah, justice does work, and a jury of their peers means they saw enough evidence to push it forward. It's not Joe Biden. If it was, you think Hunter would be convicted? You think Hunter's case would have been... You think if it was Don Jr. and Don in office, he would allow the case to go forward? There's the truth, America. There's the truth, Republicans. That's the way you need to look at this whole damn thing. For the good of the country, not for your party. Stay diligent, stay educated, be kind. We're all in this together.